Hi guys, welcome back to my page. It's been a very long while since I've uploaded like a long form YouTube video, but recently a lot of people have been asking me to redo or just like start uploading long form videos again, which I'm gonna like dip my toe in the water of long form, where like it just takes a long time to edit them, and while I do love the finished product, I just have to make sure that like enough people actually want to watch them and I'm not just like making them for the void. But if you guys enjoy them, I will always make them. So far in this October, I've done like some fall makeup looks. I do plan to do like some Halloween makeup looks, but for now we're gonna finish out our fall series. And in my 5th video for my 5 looks for fall, I'm going to do this very lovely, pretty bronzy look. She's like perfect freckles. For me, like fall is like really trying to like match the foliage, looking brown, orangey, and I feel like this is just gonna look so stunning on my skin. If you're not already subscribed to my page, go ahead and subscribe. I'm also gonna link below all of my other social media so you can go and check those out. I do post more regularly over there. I do like shorter videos, like a shorter condensed full tutorial. I also upload that on shorts, so if you want like a quick tutorial for this full look that I'm going to be posting now, it'll always be uploaded there. Again, make sure you turn on your push notifications, and if you're excited to see how this look turns out, please keep watching. First, going in with the Olens Russian Smoky lenses in the shade gray. Personally, I really like these lenses. I feel like they're gonna match the grayish vibe of the inspo photo, and I feel like these also work really well with my eye color, and they have like a little bit of a greeny tint to it, and I feel like that's really flattering on me. To prep my base, I like to first go in with a layer of setting spray. I'm going to be using the NYX Bear With Me spray for this. I like to take this all over the skin. I feel like it's very hydrating and it just looks so nice and glowy after you use it. And it just makes your skin just feel a little more hydrating and just ready for makeup. Next, going in with a hydrating primer using the NYX Honeydew Me Up primer. This does as it says, it makes the skin look so nice and glowy, and honestly the skin kind of has like a nice glowy base, but it also does a really good job melding your makeup to your skin. To cover up any of my discoloration or blemishes, I like to use a skin color concealer. So for this one, I'm going in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect in the shade Natural Sand. I'm going to cover up any place I have any like blemishes or dark spots or my under eye circles. I like to just go in and apply this product because I feel like it does a really good job at just like blending it into my skin, sort of like prepping it so where I don't have to add as much foundation, because I do a really good job at color correcting any of the issues that I have with my skin. To blend that into my skin, going to go in with this BK Beauty 113 brush. It's a really nice dense brush and it's pretty flat on both sides. I feel like that does a really good job of just helping like pat that into the skin. Because it's so dense, I feel like I have a little bit more pressure when applying it into the skin, so it just kind of like evenly blends everything out. For my foundation, going in with the Jungse Mul Essential Skin Neuter Cushion in 34W Hazelnut. This one is slightly darker than my skin color, but I have no problem with that. I love being a tan queen. This product, however, just blends out the skin so effortlessly. Like one of my favorite looks I've done so far this month, I use this foundation and it looks so perfect. The skin was like literally chef's kiss. And again, it just blends everything out really nicely. Like you don't need a lot of layers. I really only like went in 1 or 2 times to get product and the whole face just looked pretty flawless. To contour, going in with this much darker concealer. This is Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Sable. I like to take this around my temples, on my cheekbones, and on my jawline, under my lip. And then I love to use this to carve out the nose. She has like a really cute, like straight, slender nose. And I love the way that this kind of nose looks on me when I do excess contour. It looks really pretty. First, using BK Beauty's 101 brush to buff out all of the contour into the perimeters of my face, mainly around my temples, my cheekbones, my jawline, as well as my lower lip. This does a really good job of blending it out because again, it's such a nice dense brush and I feel like it makes really light work of all of the contour. Then using the flat side of this double-sided brush I got from like Walgreens, I'm going to use that to perfectly like buff that into the skin. I lose a lot of patting motions. I feel like that does a really good job of just kind of incorporating it into like the foundation and just making sure that it also just looks really seamless. Going in with a slightly lighter concealer to highlight my face, it makes it look really nice and lifted. and I really like the effect that this gives me because it makes my contours look more deeper and obviously the high points look higher. Then I'm going in with a much lighter concealer on the center of my face to really brighten that area. First, using the BK Beauty 113 brush to buff out the perimeter of the concealer, and I love the way again that this blends everything out so well. And again, if you're looking for a brush, either look for a flat top or a brush where the sides are flat. It just blends everything out so nicely. Using the BK Beauty A506 brush under my eyes as well as on my nose bridge to buff out all the rest of the makeup. And again, just like all the rest of the brushes, they're very dense, so the blending process is pretty easy and then the makeup just looks so seamless. To make sort of like a muted blush, I'm going to first use this cream blush. This is the Yesstyle Make Me Blush in the shade Nude Lavalier. I'm going to put that across my cheekbones, on my nose, as well as on my chin. I feel like it makes the skin look really nice and flush, and I love the effect that this blush has on my skin. Using this Momo's Workshop makeup blending sponge to buff that into the skin. I love the way that this product blends creams very well into the skin. I feel like it doesn't like take away from any of the makeup that you have underneath, and then make just everything look really seamless. To set all of the cream products, going to go back in with that setting spray to do a really nice layer. I feel like that just like makes the skin just like meld in better with the makeup. It just like looks like skin plus. Kaleido Symphony Contour Trio in the shade medium to set all of my cream contour. I feel like this product just like works really well with the color and the shade of my cream contour. It buffs and makes the skin look really nice and mattified. Going in with this pressed setting powder. This is the Kaleido Symphony Face Illuminator in the shade medium. It sets all of my face very well. I feel like it's a pretty like neutral shade that's really easy to blend into my skin, but gives me a nice lifted mattified look, and that's exactly what I'm going for. For my powder blush, going in with the Kaleido's Mono Blush in the shade Sanguine. It's a really nice red shade, and I'm gonna go over lightly everywhere I put that cream blush because I feel like those two shades together will give me sort of like an orangey vibe. To highlight, going in with the NARS Light Reflecting Luminizing Powder in the shade Ophelia. I'm going to take this on all of the high points of my face, like my cheekbones, my nose, my upper lip, my chin, and my forehead. Literally just everywhere I put that highlighter earlier. To set all the powders, I'm going to go in with one final really light round of setting spray. For my brows, going in with the Milani Stay Put Brow Sculpting Mechanical Pencil in the shade Espresso. The inspo photo has a really nice straight brow, so I'm going to do as best as I can to make my brow as straight and as thick as possible. Her brows are kind of like a really nice focal point of this look, and I naturally have pretty thin brows, so making sure my brows look really nice and full are kind of going to be like my like mission for this look. I bought this like freckle tool. It's by Erind. It's their Freckles Liquid Air Cushion in the shade Saddle Brown. It's their like lightest shade because I want like nice faint freckles. And she has them on her nose and then like high on her cheekbones. I feel like it just looks so cute, and I'm gonna mimic the same placement. To accentuate a couple of my moles, using the NYX Epic Liner in the shade Brown. I feel like it kind of goes over my moles really nicely, and I really like the shade as well. It's a really nice mole color for me. For my eyeshadows, going in with the P. Louise Wedding Wish palette. Using the shade Ring on it, I'm going to put that all over my lid, really buff that out, get that all blended into my crease, and that's just going to be like the main color of my upper eyelid. To cover my lower lash line, going to go into hashtag wifey. This just nicely blends out the lower lash line, gives it kind of like that depth of the color that I need for the bottom part of my Yesstyle. Taking the shade Endless Love on my lower lash line to really highlight my Yesstyle as well as my inner corner to really add some light to that area and a little bit around my eye. Taking the shade Hitch just a little more on my inner corner just to add some extra highlight. Invite only on the center of my lid to add some extra little glow to that area. Lastly, going to go in with Commitments to just add a little more shimmer to my inner corner. For my liquid liner, going in with the FlowerKnows Butterfly Cloud Color Collection eyeliner in the shade Ink Black. I'm going to use this to do a nice sharp wing on my upper lash line. I want the wing to be sharp as well as making sure my inner corners are also sharp. And then using this to add a little emphasis to my lower lash line as well. For my waterline, going in with the BBIA Last Powder Pencil in the shade Banana Milk. It's a really nice cream color, and I'm just going to use that to brighten up my waterline. going in with the Yesstyle lash curler to curl my lashes and prep them for the mascara process. You want to try to get them as nice and lifted as possible. It just makes the mascara and the false lash process a lot easier. For my lashes, going in with the Lancome Lash Idol Flutter Extension in the shade Black. I'm going to use this to coat my upper and lower lashes, get them really nice and spread out. It makes my eyes look a lot open, and especially with my upper lashes, I love using this product because it just, again, makes my eyes just look more open and kind of like gets them perfectly ready for the false lash application. Then I'm going to pop on a pair of these false lashes. They're very nice and clustered. I feel like they look really pretty, and again, just make that eye look more open. From LA Colors, going in with their gel lip liner in the shade Fetching. I'm going to use that to slightly line my upper lip, but then I'm going to make it really dramatic on the lower lip and make that look nice and full. From Alicia, going in with their Love Hug Velvet Tint in the shade Together. I'm going to use that to majorly stain my lower lip, but slightly going in on my upper lip just to give it a little color, and just using my finger to blend that out. To top that off, going in with the Kaleidos Untamed Glow Glossy Lip Glaze in Skinny Dip is like a finisher for the rest of the lips. I can't think of anything else I want to add, so I'm going to change and I'll be right back. So this is the look completed. I feel like it turned out a lot better than I thought it would. Like, I always feel like, oh, I feel like this can mesh well with my skin and with my features, but seeing the final product like turn out the way it did makes me really happy. I want you guys to let me know what you guys think down below on this look. Make sure you leave a comment because I really love knowing what you guys think of the looks I recreate. And if there's any other looks that you guys want me to do, I'm still like stockpiling things for November. Please go ahead and leave a comment down below or DM me on Instagram, which is linked down below, and I can maybe recreate the look that you send over to me. Also, leave a comment down below if you have any questions regarding anything that I do, like makeup brushes, products, application. I tried to link everything down below, every product that I use, from brushes, and my main things, even my wig, are going to all be linked down below, so you can head down there if you have any questions or curiosity on any product that I'm using today. Please make sure you go down there and check out my social media so you can be pushed over to all of the other content I do. I do post more frequently with short form content. And if you guys really enjoy this long form video, please let me know because I will make more in the future. Again, I really hope you enjoyed this look. I think it looks really stunning, so I'll just insert some clips of me looking cute.